This episode is brought to you by Beneful. Mornings are when the grind starts. Stretches, immaculate. Cardio, crushed it. Territory, marked. Sorry, geraniums. The dog routine is on point, but it can get a little wolf. That's why I fuel up with high-protein, Beneful freshly prepared meals. I'm eating clean with real meat and veggies, served fresh from the pantry. Kick boring in the bowl with Beneful freshly prepared meals. Visit Purina.com/Beneful to shop now.
Kraft Mac and Cheese is better than 90s hip-hop. We'll remind you of your childhood without making you feel incredibly old. Kraft Mac and Cheese. Best thing ever.
It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you. All you have to do is press play and listen. My name is Justin, and normally on Deprogrammed, that is indeed what we do. That is our Thursday episodes, the main episode where we get together and try to make a top 10 starter kit list for you to get into the band. But that's not what we're doing today, because today is Monday. That means if you are not subscribed to this show, firstly, please consider doing so. Secondly, you somehow stumbled across one of our daily pods, and on Mondays, we just go over the week. Anybody who is already subscribed, realizing that this is, a good 5 hours late, the sickness has befallen our house, and it's the kind of sickness that comes when pollen really ramps up here in Virginia. So everybody in my house has been sick isn't the word, but ill. Like we've not been well, including myself. You may not be able to hear it in my voice. But none of us have really been sleeping. There's been like a lot of coughing and losing of voices and so on and so forth. So normally I would do it over the weekend, and I just didn't get to it because I didn't feel up to it. So we are late. I do apologize for that. Most of you, that won't matter, because most of you probably don't listen to these immediately when they come out. So what's happening on Deprogrammed this week? The short version is I don't know, because normally on Tuesdays I would do year whatever. I'm taking a quick pause on that. John sent me over some files a couple of months ago that I've never gotten around to. So I think tonight, I'm pretty sure one of them is when we bounced our discount list off of Ryan from Discount. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. So I was branding those as about that pod. So far, the only one that's been released to the public is our Super Drag one. So this would be our second one. Since I already have that one, I think it might need some slight editing. I'm not sure what he sent me. I haven't had a chance to even go in and listen yet. So that might need some editing. And if it does, then I'll do that tonight and get that up. And that'll come out tomorrow. We also did a Mega Ran one. I'd have to hunt that one down. I feel like there was I've talked about this one before, not the Hold Steady, but the High Strung. That's the other one. So those are the four about that pods that have come up in conversation, or that have come up so far on the show. I could dig those up. I for sure, if the Ryan from Discount one is one that I have readily available, I'll put that out tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys decide, because if that's the case, then I can dig up those other ones to get that be our Tuesday episode for the next couple of weeks. I have no idea about Earworm Wednesday because nothing's really been stuck in my craw. I mean, I guess theoretically I could play my own song because the band we've been on again, off again because of illness, because of my drummer got in an accident, all sorts of things. All this while our EP has been getting its final mixes. So, I mean, you could say that part of that part of that got stuck in my head. So that one might be a flyby, And Thursday, our Thursday episode this week is Beat Happening. So Beat Happening finally coming out. I love that I'm this far ahead, but I hate that I lost a good portion of this week to illness, last week to not be able to kind of capitalize on it. So Beat Happening is coming out. They're a very interesting band. But I will say this, they're not for everybody. So if you are the type who listens to every episode, I recommend, of course. If you are interested in really expanding your horizons, I recommend. If you're not into weird stuff that is almost not purposefully bad, but bad on purpose, but not purposefully bad. I know that doesn't make sense because it sounds like I'm saying the same thing, but they just didn't have the skill set. And I kind of really enjoy that mindset of, hey, we don't have the skill set, we're going to do it anyway. I really like that. Really enjoyed that about that band. So maybe you'll be into them. Of course, as always, I presume people only listen to the bands that they already know. So, but if you have an open ear, go listen to the Beat Happening episode that comes out on Thursdays. So what are we recording? As of right now, X is the only one that we've kind of put up as a possibility. Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers maybe this week, because I know we're entering into Brian's iffy area. I've got a couple more cuts that I need to make. Christian is out of town, and I'm not sure when he comes back, but we will figure that out. That's not for me to say into a microphone, I guess. I did finish my cuts, or my first pass on Thin Lizzy last week. Obviously, I finished my first pass on X, or I wouldn't be ready to record it. And I finished Roger Clyne and the Peacemaker first pass last week. I also got started on Narrowhead, and I'm already hating it in all the best ways, which is great. I think I only have 2 records left, so there's a possibility that I finish it this afternoon or this evening, but I'll definitely finish my first pass on Narrowhead this week. And then up next would be Chavez. That's definitely something I'm going to listen to this week, and then it's really just, I'm going to try to make the cuts on Thin Lizzy, try to finish my cuts on Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers. That's the plan. And then Friday,
refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
I'm going to put it out here. As always, we've been doing Q&A. I'm ready, willing, and able to do a Q&A again. But we did have Huzzah in the Discord chat say that they really appreciated the live question that I got from Joe last week. So if anybody wants to jump in and we can do like a quick conversation for Friday's episode about just live shows, like if somebody wanted to answer the top 5 live show, have a chat with me, we could do that. I'm putting it out there, which you all would prefer, and we can figure it out, otherwise. I think that'll probably be a prevailing conversation coming up in After the Facts as well, I'm sure. But anyway, there's more conversations happening on the After the Fact, which is Patreon bonus content. $1 a month gets you in the door, patreon.com/oh hi Justin. It also gets you deprogrammed before the rest of the world, and also gets you access to the other thing that is taking up I don't want to say a lot of my time, but a good portion of my time. I started an online radio station. I've just been collecting a lot of music for it. If you happen to be in a band that you would like me to play your songs on the station, give me a little nudge, shoot me a file, and we'll get it up there. Right now, it is kept to its closed circuit, as I call it, because it's pretty much, even though it's public, I haven't put the link out anywhere publicly. It's only going to patrons currently. So at the $1 level, you can listen to this radio station. It's a good 70-something songs at this point. It's a good couple hours of music and a couple episodes of Deprogrammed just to kind of fill it out a little. Day by day, I'm trying to like grab 2 to 3 new artists to throw on there, 2 or 3 songs that are getting put on there. I'm not doing a ton of deep diving, but it is slowly but surely we're getting there with it. It might take me another couple weeks before I send it full public. So depending on when you're listening to this, please consider pledging to the Patreon. And somehow I managed to talk for almost 10 minutes, so I apologize for that. We will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.